recite What Teachers Make by Taylor Malley. For those easily offended, it has some slightly explicit words in it and some explicit suggestions. Just so you know. Sorry. Ms. Grumpita's letting me do it, so I talked to her about it. Yes, blame her. The problem with teachers, he says, is what's a kid gonna learn from someone who decided their best option in life is to become a teacher? He also reminds the dinner guests that it's true what they say about teachers. Those who can, do. Those who can't, teach. I decide to bite my tongue instead of his. And decide and resist the temptation to remind the other dinner guests that it's also true what they say about lawyers. Because we are eating, after all, and this is supposed to be polite conversation. You're a teacher, Taylor. Come on, be honest. What do you make? And I wish he hadn't done that. Asked me to be honest. 'Cause you see, I have this little policy about honesty and ass-kicking. That's, if you ask for it, then I have to let you have it. You want to know what I make? I make kids work harder than they ever thought they could. I can make a C+ feel like a Congressional Medal of Honor, and an A- feel like a slap in the face. How dare you waste my time with anything less than your very best? You want to know what I make? I make kids sit through 40 minutes of study hall in absolute silence. No, you may not work in groups. No, you may not ask me a question, so put your hand down. No, you may not go to the bathroom because you don't really have to go. You're bored, aren't you? You want to know what I make? I make parents tremble in fear when I call home. I hope I haven't called at a bad time. I'd just like to talk to you about something your son said today. He said, "Hey, leave the kid alone. I still cry sometimes, don't you?" And it was the noblest act of courage I have ever seen. I can make parents see their children for who they are and what they can be. You want to know what I make? I make kids wonder. I make them question. I make them criticize. I make them apologize and mean it. I make them write, and then I make them read. I make them spell. Definitely beautiful, definitely beautiful, definitely beautiful, over and over and over again, until they will never misspell either one of those words again. I make them show all their work in math class and hide it on their final drafts in English. I make them understand that if you got this, then you follow this, and if anybody ever tries to judge you based by what you make, you give them this. Now let me break it down for you, so you know what I say is true. Teachers make a goddamn difference. Now, what about you?
Taylor Malley did.